Hello and welcome to today's short video, which is about facing our difficulties. So facing our difficulties, I believe, is something that we have to do if we want to grow and be free. I personally have never been freed by trying to escape myself in any way. It has always just come and bite me in some other way. So therefore, I wanted to talk about this today. To make it very simple, to face our difficulties have to be done in many ways. But to break it down, it's simply about facing and be true towards ourselves about our own limitations. To simply face them, feel them, acknowledge them, and then make a determined decision about not being let down by them, not letting ourselves be dragged down by our difficulties, but simply just accept that, okay, that is where I am right now. And I'm just going to do the best, to do what I can in this situation, and then surrender the rest. You know, it is about that we understand that we will never be perfect. We are not some robot in any way. We are human, and we were born imperfect, and that is perfect. Okay, I believe we were born with difficulty, that we have chosen lives of that included difficulties in order for us to experience ourselves on a spiritual level. That is what I believe, because it is in the overcoming that we somehow find our strength. And what would life be if there was nothing to overcome? It would be boring, it would be depressing, it would not be fun. It's just like a game where you win all the time. It would not be a sport anymore, you know. And it's the same thing in life. We want to grow, and we even want the struggle at times, you know. Sometimes it could be too much struggle, so we feel that it's too much, but we don't want to be completely without. And it is important to understand that life is not supposed to only be easy in every way. We do want contrast. You know, what is it that makes nature so beautiful? It's a contrast. It's the seasons. If we look at the world, why are we so fascinated by the world? Because of all the contrasts, you know. And it's the same thing with humans. We need musicians. We need um, the painters. We need the teachers. We need the doctors. We need all of it, you know. And it's about understanding that we all have our strengths and we all have our difficulties, but it's not how the circumstances are. It is about who we determine to be within the circumstances that defines who we are growing into. And that is the reward. It is the person that we are growing into when we are overcoming ourselves and do the next right thing, even though that we want to give up, even though that we don't want to do it, even though that we feel that life is against us, that we still choose the light in all circumstances. That is where the true reward of self-esteem, self-worth, self-respect, all of those things, that is where they are born. They are born when we overcome ourselves and we choose to act with integrity towards ourselves. That we choose to act according to love for ourselves. And love can be in the language of discipline, self-discipline. You know, in spirituality, it is all about discipline. We have to stay disciplined in order to go up and we meditate. We do our prayers, or we do the yoga, or we do the running, or we choose forgiveness, you know, even though that it can be hard. We choose to see past the behavior and into the spirit. You know, It's all about the discipline of choosing the right thing when it comes to spirituality, and that is love, and then it is different from person to person how far they want to take it. And we all have different callings and unique paths, so only you know what is right for you, only I know what is right for me, and it is not up to any of us to judge. So facing our difficulties is something we have to do, but in the difficulties lies a treasure when we choose to not be angry at the difficulties or judge them as wrong or anything, but when we simply just accept it for what it is, and we do the best as we can, and that we strive to do it in the most loving way that we can. And only you know what is love for you, what is the most loving thing you can do to yourself in that situation. You know what that is. For some it is it's different. So that was what I wanted to say today about this topic. Yeah. Okay. I love you, and I wish you a beautiful evening.